Our job is to find the explicit formula for this sequence. So just to give you an idea of what they mean by that, explicit means clearly, it's like plainly defined, everything's laid out, there's no ambiguity, there's no guessing, right? So an explicit formula looks something like this, 3n plus 1. It's explicit because you can just plug in a number in for n, and you'll get out the term of the sequence. You don't have to look at a previous term like in a recursive sequence. The details of the sequence are all lined up. Before we do that, we got to identify the type of sequence we've been given. And just as a reminder, arithmetic sequences are ones that do +2 or +3 or -1 or -5 each time. Okay. Or geometric sequences are where you do ×2, ×3, or divide 2 or divide 3 each time, where you're either multiplying or dividing between each term. So if you look at these numbers, -3 going down to -10, that means we backed up 7 units. Okay? -10 to -17, that means we backed up another 7 units. So I'm putting -7 to show that we're backing up. Each term is backing up 7 units. In other words, it subtracts 7 each time. So this is, oh wait, actually they say it right here. It's arithmetic, okay. But we didn't have to have that laid out to us. We could find that out ourselves by just looking at the sequence. It's arithmetic. So when you construct an arithmetic sequence, the common difference always needs to be multiplying to the letter n. Okay, but right now this formula doesn't work because if I plug in 1 for my first term in the sequence, it's supposed to spit out -3. It's supposed to spit out my first term. Instead, it's spitting out -7. So it's not working right now. And what I would have to do to make this work is I'd have to add 4 to it because it's off by +4. Okay, because -7 plus 4, that would make -3. So we got to back up. We've got this part correct. We have to add 4 here in order to make the sequence work. And now if you plug in 1, -7 times 1 is -7. -7 plus 4 is -3. And if you plug in 2, -7 times 2 is -14. -14 plus 4 is -10. It's working. The sequence is modeling what's happening up here. If you want to do it the formula way, I think this is the way the textbook does it. There's variations of the formula, but it's only in how it's ordered. It should be something like this. The formula way, you just have to plug in numbers. Plug in whatever your first term of your sequence is. So plug in -3. And then plug in what the common difference is. It's -7 each time. Okay? So -7 goes here. And then the n-1 needs to stay there because you need to be able to plug in a certain term of the sequence, or else it won't be able to change. Look, this is also the correct answer. It's just not simplified like this one is. Okay, so both those are right. This one, to make like an online program happy, you might have to distribute that -7 and then combine like terms, but they both are correct.